Go. All right. Woo! Where are we at? All right, so we're doing a live stream that nobody ever watches, and then I delete them all. I was all excited yesterday. The other vet, her vet said she was going to allow me to bring my dog in so she could get pilled, because I can't pill her. So I'm excited as can be. I wake up this morning, and the dog doesn't want to get up. That's a problem. She doesn't want to get up. Usually she's all excited. She just stayed there on the floor sleeping. That's when you know something's wrong. And as long as she gets pilled, she's probably going to survive this, but she's got to let me work with her. Okay, no viewers, that's fine. So, I give her food, and she doesn't touch it. Now I know something's wrong. We go out for a walk. She doesn't really want to go, but she goes. She does what she needs to do. That's a good sign. We come back. Doesn't want any food. She needs food because you're supposed to have food in your stomach when you're getting these pills. Pretty hardcore pills. Or you can cause stomach problems. So I take her to the vet. Pretty upset that she's not eating. She's excited to get out of the car and run into the vet. Go figure that out. She's never been excited. She's actually doing a good walk, a good pace. So we get into the vet, and I'm thinking, this is going to be a nightmare. It took me 7.5 hours yesterday to get her to eat all her pills in her, all mashed up in her food. They come out 7 minutes later. I said, how did you do it? They said, well, we tried to put it in food, and she wouldn't allow that. And I said, yeah, she's too smart. They said, so we opened up her mouth and threw each pill in there. I can't open up her mouth. She'll bite me. She bit the other vet place, the ER hospital. So I'm happy as can be. We get home, and she throws up in the hallway a little bit later. And I'm thinking, this isn't good. Not good at all. And then, about 10 minutes later, she goes in the living room and throws up under the table. Mostly the grass that she was eating outside to throw up. The cheese that I gave her this morning so that she had something in her belly. And I know cheese is hard to digest if it's dairy, so we're not going to do that anymore. So she had the grass from the trying to throw up and very thick saliva and the carrots from last night, but nothing else. Okay, it just said I went live. So she got the pills in her system, which she needs to live. If I hadn't gone into the vet, I would have spent the whole day trying to give her pills because she didn't want to eat. I probably would not have been able to dose her at all today. So this is just exhausting me. This whole thing is tearing me to pieces. My mom comes out of her bedroom. She's in dress shoes. This is nuts. She's in dress shoes and her nightgown. Yeah, that's dementia all over the place. So when you see your parent, when you see your mom sitting on the sofa day after day in a nightgown, you just think, why are you alive? Why are you doing this to yourself and to me? What's the point of living when you're not living? You're literally existing until you're gone. And I know everyone says her brain is gone. That's just what's going on. Well, her brain's gone and it isn't gone. She's able to talk and communicate, and she's normal. She just has these crazy things that she does. So when I see my mom sitting there, I'm just disgusted. Then she goes in her bedroom and hides for 12 hours and then comes out and disturbs me. And that's what it is. It disturbs me. It disturbs the dog. Come on, let's go. Green light for 20 seconds, and this person is going 10 miles an hour. They've been doing this for like miles. All right, this is a 35-mile zone, and they're doing about 15. So that's what's going on. I looked at the dog. I made some eggs for her. She looked at them and walked away. I gave her some liverwurst, which all dogs love that. She looked at it and walked away. I gave her some Vienna sausage. She loved that when she was in the ER hospital last week. Looked at it and walked away. And then when I was at the dog store, at the pet store, the food store, they gave me 2 packets of food. I put one down and she gobbled. Well, she didn't gobble it, but she ate it. And then she slipped on the floor. In my place, before I moved, it was all carpet, almost all carpet. Oh my God, this person's literally driving 10 miles an hour. It was all carpet. My mom's place, the living room, the dining room and the den are wood floors. So the dog slips all over, and it scares me. She's standing there eating, and she slips and runs out of the room because she thought she hurt herself. I told my mom, I said, not a nice thing to say, but my mom knows that, yeah, she's my mom, but when you're a caregiver to a parent for as long as I've been, and you watch the decline, you just get sick of them. You get tired of them. You get tired of, they're not the person you knew, and they don't want to do anything right in front of you. She's fine in public. She's fine with the doctor. In fact, her doctor called me up and says, we know your mom's all animated and fake when she's in her office. How is she at home? And I told him, and he says, yeah, that's dementia. Even they could see how fake the whole act was. Oh, how are you? Oh, everything's nice. Ha 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 ha. And then that person I told you was going 10 miles an hour, they're barely going through the intersection making a turn now. Oh, everybody's behind and pissed. Okay, so when my mom passes, I'll miss her. I'll have a lot of emotions to deal with, but what I deal with on a daily basis with her now, anybody that's been a caregiver, you know exactly what I'm going through. No matter what age I've talked to of people being a caregiver for their parent, nobody says anything positive about it. It's a nightmare. So I'm dealing with my mom, and I'm thinking, when are you passing? You're hanging on to a life that you don't even want, and I'm looking at a dog that's as sick as could be, just absolutely, and I don't know how sick she is. Yesterday, I wrote to the vet, I said, everything's fine. She's running around, she's rolling on her back, she's kicking her legs out on the floor, she's happy as can be, she's like a puppy. And then today she doesn't want to eat. And all she wants to do is sleep. I know her belly's really upset. I woke up from my hour-and-a-half nap. She was laying on the floor right next to the sofa. I rubbed her belly. It was gurgling all over the place, and then she ate some food. So she's down. God, what is wrong with the drivers today? Everybody, I don't even want to go ahead of this guy because I'm worried he's going to slip into my lane and I'll hit him. It's a beautiful day. It's really sunny. Daylight savings. It's nice out. Oh my God. Here's another driver. Cut somebody off to make a lane change and somebody else cuts somebody off. It's scary out here. It's since the why is this guy braking on a green light? Ever since the pandemic, people are either out of their minds or ultra cautious. And you just have to drive. You got to stay away from cars. You got to, when you go through an intersection, make sure that no car can run that thing and kill you. Oh, here's another car that just made a U-turn and cut everybody off. Yikes. They just don't care. It's like everyone's playing chicken with you. So, I love my dog. I adore my dog. We are meant for each other. I love taking care of her. I love being there for her. The thing I hate is when she makes it impossible for me to take care of her. When I can't give her her pills, that rips me apart. When I can't feed her because she won't eat, or she wants to be stubborn, or she doesn't want to go for a walk, she wants to poop in the house on a runner, all of this stuff, it hurts me. It's hard to deal with. So all day long I'm dealing with a mom that is losing it and doesn't want to live, and a dog that one day looks healthy and the next day I think she's in a lot of pain and I don't know when she's gone or when she's going to be gone. So, all right. Why is everybody slowing down on a left turn? Ay, ay, ay. It's not me. Everybody's driving like a grandma. This is nutso. 26 miles an hour on a 35-mile zone. All right, people, I'm going to keep this camerato going. It's really hard to do this and drive. Can I put this on the dash? Okay, I got it on the dash. What you're going to see now is we are heading onto the street is the west side, the ocean side of LAX. You can see the Qantas building in front. And this is, the planes take off on the left side, they go over this road, and then they fly over the ocean dock, as you can see right now. That's what Peter's showing live on his live stream right now. I think you can see that. So this is, I gotta be careful, motor cops like to hide over here. You got, it's a Station 5 Fire Department that works at the airport, you know, Westchester. So this is LAX over here. Qantas building. I didn't zoom it in before I drove. I didn't think I was going to show this. You can see there's that a police car. This is usually where the CHP, the cops, Air Force One, Air Force Two, Biden, Kamala Harris, motor cops hide over there. So this is all the west side of LAX. This little bridge over here will take you into LAX. You can see, I think Qantas is over here, along with I don't know what other places. This is where the Air Force 1 and 2 hide, or park and hide. There's the big Qantas over there. You gotta be careful that I don't have any coppers around here. After a rain, this street is covered with potholes. So that's LAX. We're in a butterfly zone on the right. So nothing can be built, well, nothing would be built here because planes fly over it. But this is a federally protected butterfly zone. All right, now we're going to the south end of LAX. This is where Peter is going to be in Clutter Park. We're in the city of LA. As I cross this intersection, city of LA, as I make a right turn off the street, city of El Segundo, Clutter Park. This is Hyperion, the Water Reclamation Center, all the poop and pish. That's my aunt's name. Nobody's ever said that word with my aunt. All the poop and pee goes into this big, goes into the stuff that gets treated, goes into the ocean. Hundreds of millions of gallons of treated pee every day. Go like 5 miles out into the ocean. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay, so over there, that's LAX. That's the Hyperion Water Treatment Plant. You can see the sign up ahead. It's Imperial. We're going to make a left turn in a minute. I'm still trying to find a suction cup phone stand that will work on a Samsung with a case on it. There's the Hyperion. Always make sure your sign is covered so that you can show how proud you are to work for. They've been working on this road for about 6 months or a year now. That is this over here. This is what you see when Peter is showing you, or SK, or Gaucho, or Cali planes. This is what you see when the planes are taking off. That is the south end of the airport. This is Imperial Highway over here. Over there to the right, when I make my turn, is Imperial Avenue, which is the city of El Segundo. Not too much traffic now, but we will have traffic later. So if you have a Samsung S23 Ultra 5G with a Defender case, which is a thick case, and you can recommend a windshield dash thing so that I can do live streams without holding this phone, let me know. Now we're in the city of El Segundo as I make my turn. This is it. And I always hit the red light. Okay, so hold on. Got a black and white over there, so I'm going to lower the phone a few seconds. And then we'll get over. I'll make this left turn in a minute. That's not a good cough. That's a dry cough. Come on, people, let me make my turn. Who's going to let me turn? Nobody's going to let me turn. And I got this guy over here. Thank you. All right, that was a nice guy. All right, this is the donut shop that I made videos on. Doughboys. Oh, that's a sexy walk. Go up the hill. Somebody doesn't want a cell phone. up over there. Imperial Avenue, City of El Segundo. And you can see right now Peter's set up with his equipment. Who else is out here? There's Peter. Peter's set up. Somebody's behind him. All right. There we go. That's the video. That's the video on the channel that nobody watches. Oh, I could have made a right turn and parked over there. Oh, no. All right, people. The only reason I'm out here, as I said, is I needed to get away from my mom, and I couldn't bear watching the dog not eat again. So this is a tough day for me. I don't know if she's going to live. They say that she can live. Yesterday I said, this dog is fine. She's going to survive this. She's healthy. She's going to make it. And today she's throwing up, which she rarely does. They don't really care about the runs. When a dog starts to throw up, that's bad news. I don't know if she's going to live. In the next 6 months, I might lose. In the next couple of weeks, I might lose her and my mom. I don't know. That's it. I'm out of here. Peace.